work so you can play.
MiniWarGaming's Warmachine League Battle Reports, Season 2.
Hey MiniWarGamers, MiniWarGamer Joel here, and today I am joined by...
Tim, that's me.
And...
Nick.
You haven't seen probably Tim in a little while. It's you played a bunch of games early on, and then we haven't been in for a little bit. Nick, you've played a few. How have you done so far, Nick?
I won once.
And...
Lost twice.
Okay, I wasn't sure how many games you'd play. And I think you've won all your games so far, Tim, right?
Although I've only had 3 games, so that's only 3 wins.
Okay, only 3. 3 for 3. Only 100%.
That's not how it works. That's crazy math.
So Nick, you have some work to do here. You have to knock one off of Tim's, and you put some red in his ledger, as they say.
Well, he's got the right faction for it. I'm playing Cryx, and he's playing Legion. They're the Cryx answer.
Okay, so we got Legion and Cryx today. A little bit of dragon going on, although they hate each other.
His is the run to the litter. Mine's the big daddy dragon. I assume we all know how that's going to turn out.
True. We'll see. Yeah. Do you have anything to say about that, Nick?
No.
He's gonna let his models do the talking on the table. All right, so yeah, we're gonna do 50 points. As you guys know, we have the scenario set up. We're gonna show you the lists in just a second, so stay tuned for some Warmachine League action.
It's a good-looking table.
Oh yes, very good. There's nothing on it yet. That's what he's making fun of. All right, stay tuned, guys. Here is Nick's 50 points of Legion of Everblight. And who is it being led by today, Nick?
I brought Lilith 3.
Okay, so it's the Battle Engine caster for Legion, the newest addition to their Warlock ranks. So she has some neat rules. You got to keep her protected, but she has some spells that help her do that, so you'll see that in the game.
And she's also modded instead of being pulled by the reindeer.
Got the
rakes
rakes.
are just way better.
Very snazzy. I like that change over the reindeers. Very nice. And what's in her battle group?
She's bringing an Angelius,
Okay.
Typhon,
The character.
Scythian, Naga Nightlurker,
Okay.
and a little Shredder.
For the Tenacity Animus, always bring that. And for units?
She's got a full unit of Strider Rangers, as much as it pains me to say that.
Oh yeah, the new errata
their
changed
UA.
their name a little bit.
They've also got a Strider Deathstalker.
That's the solo that goes along with them and gives them Swift Hunter, I
Yep.
believe, right? Yep.
And she's got 1 Shepherd, 2 Forsakens, and a Succubus.
Okay. Very nice. That is Nick's 50 points of Legion of Everblight. Here, Tim is back with his fluorescent Cryx, 50 points worth. And who's leading your list today there, Tim?
I brought the Lich himself.
Pink Lich, Pink Egaspy. But
Lord
don't let the
yes.
colors fool you. He is deadly.
Indeed.
All right, and who does he have in his battle group?
In his battle group, he brought a Defiler and a Night Wretch.
Very nice. Couple
of
Arc Nodes,
Jacks with guns. Cryx has guns.
Nice.
Hold your phones, guys. I brought a maximum unit of Bane Thralls with their Officer and Standard Bearer, granting them that essential Tough and Dead Rise.
Very nice.
Brought a maximum unit of Bane Knights, their Reach companions.
Yes.
I also brought a maximum unit, maximum units are what it's all about, of Satixus Blood Witches and the Blood Hag attachment.
Okay, they are very nice as well. They have that Death Strike, is it called? Or
That sounds right.
something like that? Where
It's been a while for Cryx for me, so I'll be rusty. Watch for it in the video.
All right.
I brought a minimum unit of Bile Thralls for the sauciness that they encounter with the Excarnate.
And
then
purges
I
are amazing.
Also brought the Wither Shadow Combine, Cryx's character trio here. They've got a couple of support abilities, a few spells of their own, and the Puppet Master.
Very
and then
nice.
my solos are Bane Lord Tartarus.
Very nice
Give that
paint job
curse
on
out to
him. Look at
Banes.
that. That
He's the
fluorescent works for him.
Only one who has a nice paint job. The rest of these are all speed painted. And then Dara Graith, who lost an arm on the way up here. He is undead, so it doesn't matter.
Nope.
And he's going to do his Dead Rise and Death Ride and all that business.
He's still got his sight. That's the only thing that matters. Very nice. That is Tim's 50 points of Cryx. Here is our battlefield for today. We are playing the Destruction scenario. Scenario 1. Nick rolled for it, rolled Snake Eyes on 2 dice. He's hoping he doesn't roll that way the rest, but that got us scenario 1. So Destruction has this zone in the center here. If you control it, you get yourself 1 control point. If you dominate it, you get yourself 2. But there's objectives in that zone, so you have to destroy the far objective away from you because it does technically contest the zone. It gets you 1 control point and also opens up that zone for you to start scoring points. However, the players can try and defend their objectives because they have a special rule that allows them to destroy a model that is not disabled within 4 inches of it, as long as it's friendly, and that will heal 1 point off of their objective if they do so. And they can do that as many times as long as they have guys within 4 inches of it, but you don't want to lose too much stuff, obviously. So use that sparingly. And we have the deployment. Tim has his Cryx, all those infantry lined up all over there. E-Gaspy placed right in the middle. And on Nick's side, he's got his caster, the big battle engine caster, right in the center between Typhon and the Scythian there. His Rangers, which are now Rangers, right? The Strider Rangers, they are up behind that forest. They have Pathfinder and Hunter, so it's a good place for them to be. So we're going to get Nick rolled off, and he is going first. So we'll get to his turn 1 and see what happens.
Strider Rangers
will activate first. Strider Rangers. So we were just kind of talking about it a little bit. Tim, what were you saying? Kind of, why do you think that they called them Strider Rangers?
Well, the punchline here is Strider Rangers used to be called Striders. They got renamed to Strider Rangers, and partly that's because a new character is coming up for Legion called Fianna the Lash. She is a Strider. She has the satyr-style deer legs and the elf upper torso, which is what the Striders are called. But you got to imagine that a lot of the tier lists that previously required Strider units or wanted Strider units will now, some of them will specify, some of them were errated to change requiring Strider Rangers, and some of them weren't. Which means if later on they come out with a Fianna-style unit of maybe more melee-oriented Striders, those might be included in some tiers.
That could be pretty cool. So there you go. First move, and we got a little bit of insider information. Well, not insider information, but speculation.
Indeed.
Which I enjoy hearing. Hopefully you guys do too. Strider Deathstalker will activate next.
She's gonna run.
Running up behind her friendly objective. Naga will activate next, forcing for 1.
She's gonna actually rile for 2 and run.
Okay. So still forcing for 1, just riling for 2 first. Into that forest. And it has Prowl, right? So it gets stealth while in a forest.
Elias is gonna run.
Okay, forcing for 1. Speed 7, can run 14, so we're treating that as a hill, so it's gonna get elevation while on it. Nick has placed his spazzy new proxy base from WTC Canada team that Tim is supplying. They're very cool. All the proceeds are going towards Team Canada's WTC team, so that'll be pretty awesome. But it's got those cool facing markings on it, so as Angelius, we know which way it's facing, and it's got that Fury next to it. But now it won't be damaged if it falls. Typhon will now activate.
He's gonna rile and run.
Riling for 3 and running. I assume that he's trying to load up his Forsaken, maybe. Scythian will now activate.
He's gonna run.
Just forcing for 1 to run. Lilith will now activate.
She'll pay 2 for escort.
Okay, what does escort do, Nick?
Gives +2 movement to war beasts in his battle group in his control area, and it grants her +2 armor while she is within 3 inches of a war beast.
Thank you, Tim.
No worries.
She will then
9.
advance. So with an escort, she can move 9 inches. Or is she 9 all the time?
She is base 9. She
Wow.
doesn't get a speed boost.
Oh, it's not. It's just her
battle
army.
group gets a speed
Right.
It's
boost.
war beasts in her battle group.
Okay. Very fast.
She's gonna cast Wind Wall.
Okay, for 3. And what does Wind Wall do?
Anything within 3 inches of her can't shoot,
Or be
and
targeted?
enemies can't shoot them.
Okay. Forsaken will now activate.
And walk up for 6.
And taking all that fury. So she holds on to that, it doesn't go away, and she can use that to boost attack or damage rolls, and she can use it to do a big explosion thingy called a Blight Bomb, it's nicknamed, which we might see later on.
She's
The
gonna
other
run.
Forsaken is activating, just running up. Shepherd will now activate.
She's going to run, staying away from those 2 like last time.
Yeah, not
Unlike
making
last
them
time.
make command checks, because they are abominations. Shredder will now activate.
He's gonna go just walk his 8 because of escort.
That's far.
He's gonna
Normally
pay
has to
1.
rabbit for that. Put tenacity up.
Put tenacity on Lilith.
All right. The
Succubus.
Succubus will now activate.
She's gonna run. And that's it.
And that was the last model. There's the battlefield at the end of Nick's turn 1. A lot of moving forward, getting set up defensively as Warmachine usually goes turn 1. So we'll move on to Tim's turn 1 and see what he decides to do in response. Tim has chosen to allocate 1 focus each arc node. Bane Knights are going first, just issuing a run charge order. And they are ghostly, so they can run through that forest, no problem. Bane Thralls are now running. They are speed 5, I believe, right, Tim? Mm-hmm. And they do not have ghostly, but that's why they're not near that forest. The arc node on this side is going to run, spending the 1, speed 7, so it can get pretty far. Getting up next to his friendly objective.
Speed 7. They
Blood
run 14.
Witches. Wow, they're fast too, eh? They're going to spread out there on this right-hand flank. Arc node is going to run on this side, up in between those Bane Knights.
Runs over to here.
Okay, into the forest. He's also ghostly.
Derek Wraith is going to advance up to here. He's going to do Death Ride.
Okay, so Death Ride, what does that do, Tim?
Undead models in his command range get to make a 1-inch advance.
Okay, so Tim's going to shuffle everything around that's in his command, 1 inch. Tim's using this neat little token as well from WTC to move all of his models 1 inch. That gives them exactly a 1 inch move, so it's very accurate. At the end of that, Derek Wraith will light cav his 5 inches backwards. Gaspy's going to activate now.
He's going to spend 3 and cast Hellbound.
Okay, so what does Hellbound do, Tim?
Hellbound is an upkeep spell with a range of self that Gaspy is casting on himself. It says that models treat open terrain as rough terrain within 5 inches of him, enemy models, and he cannot be charged.
Alright, and that's upkeepable, right?
It is, yes.
Very nice.
And he's on 2 focus,
Okay.
which he's pretty happy on, and he's going to sneak up to right here on 2.
And camp that rest.
Yep. Activate.
Wither Shadow Combine, they're going next. The 3-point character unit for Cryx.
Gonna advance
Or 5 point, sorry. 3-member 5-point character unit.
to there.
Alright. Finally,
So-
the Bile Thralls are activating, and they're just getting a run charge order and running for better position. There's the board after the end of round 1. Both players have gone once. No attacks yet, but we're going to get into Nick's turn 2. Things are a little closer for him now, so he'll probably get off a few attacks. We'll see what he decides to do. Lilith reaved back her Fury, but unfortunately Nick made a small calculation error and has 1 left on his Angelius, so he's going to roll for a Frenzy check here. What are you looking for dice?
In the box.
8 or less?
8 or less. And it frenzies.
Of course.
On Typhoon.
So as the Strider, as the Angelius frenzies, it's actually going to charge at this Bane. It was the closest model in its view. So we're going to get an attack there. Mat 6 against defense 12, looking for a 6 to hit. Hits. And I think that's an automatically dead, right? Armor 15. Tough, but he toughs. Knockdown. Deathstalker will now activate. Advancing into the zone.
Move to there. She's gonna shoot this Bile Thrall.
Okay, right there. Range 12, I believe, on that shot, so range
Yep.
looks good. Anything but Snake Eyes to hit here. Hits, and
Dead.
it could snipe it for 1. I think it's armor 13, probably kill it anyways, but... So just switching out the leader there. She gets a Swift Hunter move for 2 inches, and then a Snapfire to take an extra shot.
She's gonna attempt to shoot Tartarus.
Okay. Nick forgot that Tartarus is stealth, even though he looks so green and stealthy. But anyways, the shot automatically will miss. Typhon will now activate.
It's going to go with speed 8.
Okay, advancing forward.
No reach on those guys, right?
No. It's right there. First spray is going to happen on this Bane Thrall right here.
So I get those 2 guys.
Yep. Going on the closest Bane Thrall first, needs a 7 to hit here. Connects. POW on it is 14.
Yeah.
So it's definitely an armor check or a tough check right away. So that first one is gone. So we'll go on the second guy looking for a 7 to hit again. Gets it exactly with a 7, another tough check. Oh, toughed that one, so he's knocked down. And then we actually did reach that Wither Shadow Combine member at the back
9 to
there.
hit.
Looking for a 9 there, defense 14.
I'm not gonna boost it.
Gets the 9 anyways, rolling just without the boost.
No. Armor?
16.
Dice minus 2.
2 damage.
2 damage to that Wither Shadow.
Oh, I forgot they have life.
Next spray is targeting the leader there, and it looks like it's going to get 2 Bane Thralls And, or 3 Bane Thrall, is this one here?
Did it
We'll
go?
take a, we'll
I
take a
don't
second
think
look.
so.
I can't see from my angle, sorry.
No, he's not.
Yeah,
take
it's
a
just
look.
the 2.
Just the 2? Alright, so going on the closest one, looking for a 7 to hit. He hits, that's a tough check. No tough on that first one. That one there, and on the second one, the leader.
The leader.
Okay, looking for a
It's
7.
just the leader model, not the officer.
Oh, that's just the.
Yeah, the officer is this guy here.
Yeah, it's just,
Oh.
it's the leader.
They're
It's
painted
not the actual.
You can back it up, Nick. It's no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said the leader model. I knew what you were thinking you were doing.
Yeah, it's just a normal grunt. It's not the actual one that has the dead rise. Hits. Tough check. No tough. Another dead Bane.
Leader promotion here.
Last spray is targeting this Bane member, and it is going to get the caster and 1 Bane member. So we'll go with the Bane Thrall first, looking for a 7 to hit here.
I'll boost that one.
This is
Okay.
on the Bane Thrall, right?
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
Bane Thrall first. Boosting to hit.
Oh crap! I realized I screwed up. Actually,
Gets a
needed
7.
it.
Yep.
Tough roll. Not
No
tough.
tough.
Bane Thrall officer here dies again. It's a losing prospect with the officer in this unit. This guy gets a promotion.
All right, and it's needing a 10 to hit Gatsby, I believe.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's why I shouldn't have boosted. That's why he asked immediately. But I am going to boost on Gatsby.
Okay. Needing a 10. 3 dice. Gets it exactly with a 10. Armor currently is 18. It's going to be dice minus 4.
Screw it.
Boosting the damage. Only doing 2 points of damage to Gatsby. Striders are activating in that forest there. They're going to advance forward for some better positioning to possibly get us some shots. Starting on the far outside here, he's
Gonna
going to take
shoot
a
at
shot.
that guy.
All right.
Where's your at?
Looking for a 6 to hit. Hits with a 7. Armor is 16.
I need a 7 to kill.
Gets it. No tough check for them. The Strider on the other
shoot
far
this guy.
side is going to take a shot at that one there. Looking for a 6 to hit. Gets it. 7 to kill. Ooh, and he gets that too. It's another dead Bane. Next one in line is going to take a shot.
He's going to shoot at the one right in front of him.
Okay, 6 to hit.
He's actually a 7. He's the officer.
Okay, so he
5 to
needs a
hit.
5 to hit then. Hits, same POW though?
Yep.
7 to kill. Gets it. Wow, rolling like fire. Musician's
He's
gonna go.
shoot this guy.
Gonna shoot close.
6 to hit.
Misses
one
with a
misses.
4. That one there is gonna take a shot.
He's going to shoot that one.
Looking for a 6.
Nope.
Misses. The one closer here is gonna take a shot. He hit. He hits with a 6, needing a 7 to kill though. And he gets it with an 11. This one here is gonna take a shot at the closest Bane.
6 to hit.
Hits, looking for a 7 to kill.
Nope.
Miss. Last Strider is going to
Shoot
take a
him.
shot. One on the outside, looking for a 6 to hit. He hits, 7 to kill. Oof, with boxcars, he kills one more. Night Lurker is activating.
Roll 6, just keep rolling.
He's advancing through the forest up behind those Striders.
Just towing the
Really amazing about
forest.
that game
Okay.
when the Red Dead explosion.
Is he taking a shot?
He's going to shoot at Tartarus.
Yeah,
10
that's
inches.
what it's called.
Okay, and he has eyeless sight, so he can see through the stealth, correct?
He'll boost to hit.
All right.
Defense 12 means a 6.
Hits.
Yep.
Boosting the damage, and it's dice minus 5 here. Oof.
13 will do it exactly.
That is enough. Kills Tartarus. And the Naga will rile for one more Fury. Striders will now take their reform, so they get a 3-inch move in any direction they so choose. Scythian will activate.
He's just going to walk.
6 inches.
8
It's a
inches.
5-inch key.
Oh yeah, because he has the escort. So that's 5, plus 3 on the other side. Forsaken on the right-hand side is going to activate.
Walk. Just toe the zone.
Okay.
Take
Toe
the
the
3 out.
forest.
The new sculpts for
Suck in those 3 Fury. Shredder will activate. Gonna force for 1.
He's going to run. So he's 16 inches of run right now.
Okay. With that escort. So if he goes rabid, he can go like
10.
20 inches in a run.
Yep.
Something ridiculous like that. Into the zone. Forsaken
gonna
on the
run.
left-hand side is going to activate. Advancing forward 6
She's
inches.
running, so 6.
Full run.
6.
Lilith will activate.
Speed 9.
Advancing towards the forest.
4.
She does have
2.
Pathfinder.
3 more. Right there.
Get him.
Lilith is taking a shot at this Bane Knight right here, but we just checked he is engaged, so he's going to be defense 16.
I will boost.
Nick is boosting, looking for an 8 to hit. And hits. Armor is 16.
5 to kill.
40. Yeah, 5 to kill. I'll boost that as well.
Okay. Gets the kill.
So does Blood Moon trigger immediately
Leader
or after?
promotion.
Lilith will take a second shot.
She'll attempt to hit the Jack.
The Arc Node over here. Looks like it's coming up just short if you're on the front of the base.
Yeah, I can't be any more on the point than that.
Well, it keeps going back and forth. We'll take a closer look. We'll take a judge look. Range is good after closer inspection. Looking for a 7 to hit. Misses.
Why is nobody
Let's just shoot him again.
calipers?
All right.
My Betty Shane has a set.
Yeah.
Misses a second shot. Succubus will now activate.
She's going to run,
Okay.
staying
Yeah.
out of 3 inches because she is not fearless as well.
Very smart.
She is going to run.
Finally, the Shepherd. There's the battlefield after Nick's turn 2. He managed to take out a decent amount of Bane Thralls and Bane Knights actually on his turn. So we'll see what Tim can do in response. It is now his second turn. As a second player, he has first chance at scenario points as well. So we'll see what he decides. Dead Rise at the start allows those Bane Thralls to stand up without sacrificing movement or action. And the Bane Knights will now take their Vengeance move. So they all get to go up to 3 inches and make 1 attack.
Free strike, right?
And they are ghostly, so they are immune to free strikes.
So he makes an attack.
14.
So we're going to do the first attack here, looking for an 8 to hit. Miss. Second one moves up, and it's going to make an attack here, looking for an 8. It misses as well. That one's moving up over there, and that one there. They are not going to get their attacks, but better position. Daragwraith is activating.
He's going to Dead Rise.
All
Or
right,
Death,
so
not Dead Rise, sorry.
Death.
Death March or whatever
Death
it
March.
is.
That's the one.
Something like that. So he's going to move all those undead models within his command range an inch.
Death Ride? That's the one.
Death
Anyway.
Ride. Someone will correct us, I'm sure.
Bile Thrall here.
Biothralls are activating, advancing forward.
No reach, right?
Nope.
Very precise with the measurement here.
You have to be.
For that purge.
So leader model is going to issue a purge.
Okay, so
He's
any,
going to hit.
everything within 6 inches of his front arc is going to be automatically hit and take a POW 12 damage roll. So that looks like everything doesn't quite get the Shredder, but it does get the Naga. Does it reach all the way over to this one here?
No.
Doesn't quite reach those two on the outside. So everything else will take a POW 12 damage roll. So we rolled for the officer because he has boxes, but a POW 12, a 7 will kill him. All the other Striders are going to die automatically, I believe.
Yep.
So the Strider Deathstalker solo,
Deathstalker, this plus 1. Also dead.
that'll kill him as well. And then we have the 2 beasts. We'll have the Naga and the Scythian.
So the Naga first.
What's his armor?
15.
So dice minus 3. So the Naga takes 7 to the 3.
Yes.
There's the Naga's health. Scythian will be dice off 6, so no damage. Striders have to do a command check because they lost more than half their unit,
They're fine.
and they do not flee.
Receive a run/charge order.
Okay, Bane Thrall's making some charges.
What?
So we'll get their movement, and we'll show you who their targets are after their movement. There's the placement of all the Banes. So we're going to get 1 charge on the Scythian. We'll get 2 charges here on the Typhon, and Typhon has the leader or the officer on him as well. So that'll actually be 3 attacks altogether. And on the Angelius over here, there's 3 models, but 1 will not get the charge bonus because he did not move the 3 inches.
Okay.
We'll start with the non-charge bonus one. He's looking for an 8 to hit,
Nope.
and he misses.
Second guy. Misses.
He misses.
Third guy, same target. Also miss.
Also miss.
Leader on Typhon, he needs a 6 because he's mat 7. Hits on his charge.
Okay, so 3 dice here.
4 dice because
Armor,
he's a weapon master.
armor is 18 as well on Typhon.
Typhon's a 17.
Oh, is he
Gets
17?
reduced down to 15, so I'm dice minus 4. Typhon takes 7 points to the 5. His second initial attack, still needing a 6 to hit, will hit.
Hits. Only 3
3
dice.
dice, because of Weapon Master. Still dice off 4. He will do 5 points to Typhon 6. This guy here needing a 7 to hit on Typhon. He will hit. He has a charging Weapon Master. Dice minus 4 as well. He's going to do 11 points to Typhon 6.
Very nice. And then over on the Scythian, defense 11, looking for a 5 on the charge.
Needs a 5 to hit here. He will
Hits.
hit with an 8.
And
Charging
his
Weapon
armor is
Master.
16 right now, so
Reduced
dice
to
minus
16,
5.
so dice minus 5. He will do 11 points.
The 5. There's Scythian's health, and he has his spirit crippled. And there is Typhon's health, almost all gone. He's got, it looks like, about 7 boxes left and a crippled spirit and mind. The Bane Knights over here on the left-hand side, they're going to activate, and they are going to get a charge run order. And they are making some charges over here on the Scythian. Looking for a 5 to hit with the first one. He hits. Death Shroud's still in effect. So he's effectively armor 16, and they are power and strength.
Same, so 11 minus
11?
4. Or no, minus 5.
Minus 5, so the first one does 10 damage to column 4. Second charge, looking for a 5
hits.
hit. He hits. Dice minus 5 here. Does another 5 damage to column 4.
Third
Move on
guy.
to the third one. He hits. Dice minus 5. Oof, that's a huge hit. Total of 14 damage to column 4. And that was enough to finish him off. All gone, so we'll remove Scythian from the table.
Okay.
The one on the far side here is going to take his attack against the Naga. It's not a charge attack.
He misses because he needs a 7. This guy's going to advance to here.
Wither Shadow. Okay, first member, I think that's Tremulous, the Puppet Master guy.
Yep. This is the officer. Fuck his name is Endemonium.
Malevolus, and there's Admonia.
She's going to advance to there.
Okay.
Okay, so Tremulous is going to do a Darkfire on the Shredder.
So that's like his spell, basically, and they are magic ability 7.
7, so he needs a 6 to hit. He will
Hits.
hit.
Armor is 12.
Dice even.
Does 8 damage to column 5. Admonia is also going to take a shot. Same target.
She will hit with a 7.
Dice even.
7
more damage to column 1.
This is going
And
to
that was enough to take that Shredder out. Finally, Tremulous is going to put the puppet strings over there on Gatsby, and that allows him to re-roll 1 or all dice in either an attack roll, a command check, or a damage roll. Gatsby now is going to get a charge at Typhon,
inadvertently bringing Tremulous with him.
because he was hanging on to his coattails, literally. And he'll make an attack,
He's going to max reach range. Okay.
getting himself in the zone. Before his attack, he's going to cast Parasite at Typhon, which will reduce his armor by 3 and increase Gatsby's armor by 1.
But if I miss,
Looking
it does
for-
get randomized against a melee target.
Looking for a 6 to hit here.
Okay. So 6 to hit. He will
Hits. So the effect, and there is no damage roll for that, right? It's just
No,
the
it's
effect.
Minus 3 armor to me and
Just
or
Parasite.
plus 1 to him.
Yep.
So with that Bane Thrall nearby, it's a total of minus 5 armor off of Typhon, bringing him down to 12 armor. Still 13 defense, so now we'll do the melee swing against him from Gatsby's charge.
hit. And he needs a 7 to hit here. Will
Hits.
connect.
Power on it.
He is power 15
So dice plus 3.
because your armor is reduced by 5. Yep. So dice plus 3.
On 3 dice.
Good match. Awesome.
I'm not always good at math, but
I'm
sometimes.
going to use Puppet Strings to reroll these 2 dice.
Okay.
So Puppet Strings expires.
So it was a 13. Can he turn it into better? Almost, a little bit. 1 better.
It was what,
So
plus 3?
Plus 3, so now he's doing a total of 14 damage to column 1.
7 left to begin with.
Typhon comes off the table, and are you taking that Fury back to your caster?
I can't because I can't take it.
Oh, she's only a 5, and he has 3, and she has 3, so he has to let it burn because he has to take all or none of it. Gatsby will now spend 2 of his focus to cast Teleport, which allows him to be placed anywhere completely within 8 inches.
Yep.
And so he's placing himself back behind those boxes and that Bane Thrall.
And his activation ends immediately.
Okay. Blood Witches are activating. They're going to get a run/charge order, so we'll do their movements and show you where
11.
they end up.
3.
So there's their final position. 2 of them actually did charge, 1 here on the Shepherd. and one there on the Angelius. And the Blood Hag, who moved up onto the hill, is using their mini feat. So what's their mini feat do, Tim?
They will get incorporeal at the end of their activation.
Okay. We're going to do the attack on the Shepherd first. Tim is choosing to use the Death Strike ability because he's hoping to send some damage elsewhere, but unfortunately he needed a 6 to hit and missed.
Horns attack, same target.
Okay. Hits.
Power 8 goes to 10, not a charge.
Okay, because of Gang. And that's enough to take out the Shepherd. So the one on the Angelius, it's going to make its attack. It did not spend the whole activation in the back, so no backstrike bonus, but it will be mat 8, so it's looking for a 6 to hit here. It hits, and this was with the dagger, you said?
Yep. Pow 12 with Gang.
Okay.
So dice, you go down to 15 because of the Bane Thrall aura, so dice minus 3.
Correct. Ooh,
So
not too bad. Good, looking for
8 to the
8
5.
damage, yeah. Second attack with the horns, still looking for a 6, connects.
Not a charge. Pow 10 on 15, minus 5. 6 damage
to the 5. Arc Note on the far side here is going to advance forward 7 inches.
Is going to go 5, 6, 7, and it's going to just raw dog a hit here.
Try to
by
just-
rolling a 9.
Okay, straight up.
Nope.
Misses. There's the table at the end of Tim's turn 2. Quite a successful turn. Took out 2 of Nick's heavy beasts, almost all of those Striders. Quite devastating, a lot of the Angelius, so we'll see what Nick can do in response on his turn 3. So Lilith is going to cut herself for 2 to bring herself up to her full 5 Fury. The Forsaken in the middle is going to activate.
She's gonna move up her speed 6.
Okay.
'Cause that one is facing backwards. She's going to use Blight Bomb.
Okay, so Blight Bomb, she spends all of her stack, and for each Fury on her, she gets 1 inch of Blight Bomb distance, and she's currently sitting on 4. So 4 inches in a circle around here. All will take POW 8s. Anything that has Focus or Fury on it gets an additional die against it, but I don't think anything does right now. So it's just going to be POW 8s against all enemy models within 4 inches. The Blight Bomb is a special action, so it will not affect the witches, blood witches over there, because they're incorporeal right now, but it does reach all 5 Banes. However, they are currently all armor 15. It's a POW 8, so we're going to look for 8s to kill. Do you want to start on the far side here, Nick? Looking for an 8. Miss on the first one, breaks even.
Doesn't do any damage. Dice minus 7 on him. 1 damage.
1 damage, that's the leader, so he actually has boxes. So we'll mark that up. And now the 3 that are on the Angelius, they're all going to be dice minus 8. Not enough, 1 shy.
Just minus 7. Needs an 8.
Yes.
And the last one here?
Looking for it. Alright, so they're all okay. No Blight Bomb action. The other Forsaken's going to activate. Advancing forward.
She's
And it's going to use her Blight Bomb.
Everything
So
within 3.
looks like that'll be everything that's around here. So all the knights are going to be armor 16. So that's going to be dice minus 8. So needing 9s to kill them and an 8 to kill the 1 Bane Thrall.
So 8 on the Bane Troll. And then 9 on the Knights. Nope. Next one. Third one. And the last one.
Succubus will
She's
activate.
going to run.
All your excessive spin is doing is taking the corners of the dice.
Naga Night Lurker will now activate. Advance forward a little bit.
Gonna fight that guy he's in melee with.
Okay, make an attack. Needing a 7.
Hits. How 12 too?
Yep.
Okay,
Armor 16.
5.
Dice minus 5 to kill the Bane Knight.
He'll boost that one.
Really wants it dead.
This one is 4.
My body's
He
broken.
needs a 5
One
to
of
kill.
third dice on that.
My body's broken. That's why
Oh,
I'm
okay.
boosting.
And that's
Good
enough.
work.
Vengeance triggers.
For
And
next activation.
this Bane is
or
dead.
next maintenance phase. Lilith is going to activate. And she's advancing herself over 9 inches towards the zone in the middle of the table.
Shooting
Lilith
the
will
hill.
take her first shot at one of the Blood Witches up on the hill. Lilith's
Boost that
looking for
one.
a 7 to hit the Blood Witch on the hill. Boosting to hit. He gets it handily. And it is armor 13. That's just an auto kill. After killing a
This
living
guy?
model with her bow, she gets blood boon, so she gets a free spell she can
Bam.
cast that's 3 or cheaper, and she's using her frost hammer, targeting this Bane Thrall, which will also connect with the officer.
7s to hit.
All right, so we'll start with the Bane Thrall, looking for a 7. Hits. Pow on it.
12.
So dice -3 on the Bane Thrall. That's enough for a tough check. No tough. So that one's dead. We'll do the officer next. Also looking for a 7. Gets it. Dice -3 again. He's got boxes. How many left?
Not that many.
4 more damage.
Oh,
Yep.
maybe.
So -3 is 4 more. He has enough to trigger a tough. So tough check on the officer. Not tough.
No tough.
See, you're not rolling your blue one.
Dies.
So Dead Rise is now gone. Second shot, she's going to take at the Blood Witch, not on the hill there. 13 defense, looking for a 5 to hit. Connects, and that should be auto kill. She's now going to take a shot at the Bane Thrall that's right here. He is not in melee like the Bane Knights are, because no reach on him. Looking for a 4. Gets it. 15 armor. Dice -3. That's a tough check. No tough. She will then pay 1.
To heal the Angelius for 1.
She can't.
Okay.
It's in entropic field range.
Oh, I forgot you get the
Oh, Entropic Field. So you want to explain what Entropic Field does, Tim, besides being really mean? And
The Blood Hag has a command range of 8, and models within its command range cannot be healed or
Okay.
heal.
You cast
Instead, Lilith will pay 2.
Frost Hammer again.
Okay, and where's she casting that?
Spray H. She's going to try to hit the hag.
All right, aiming at the hag. Distance looks good, and it looks like it's going to connect with one other witch. This one right here. So we'll get 2 attacks. Where do you want to start there, Nick?
We'll start with that one.
Start with the witch that's closer. So 15 on the hill. Looking for a 10 to hit here. Straight up. It's a miss.
Oh, I tried to raw dog it.
On the hag, he's got. That was just an incidental witch. He needs to.
On the hag, going to boost to hit here.
Same thing.
Still
15.
looking for a 10.
15 on the hill.
Isn't she older? She should be more frail.
Hit.
Gets it.
Yep.
POW is 12 on it. She is armor 13, but she has 5 boxes.
So I need a
Need
6.
to roll a 6.
My 1 transfer gonna help save my ass. No, 6.
Not boosting it. Doesn't get it.
That's why I should.
So that lands 3 damage onto the hag. Finally, the Striders are going to activate.
7. 7.
Okay, they're going to make some shots. This first Strider is going to take a shot at the Bile Thrall.
4.
Anything... Oh, yeah. Looking for a 4 to hit with the Strider because their defense 10 gets it. And
10 armor.
13.
armor is 13. Dice -3. It's a dead Bile Thrall.
I will leader pro.
Another
Gonna try to
Strider
shoot
there.
this guy.
Okay, so he's engaged. He'll be defense 16. Looking for a 10 to hit. Miss, so we're going to randomize which target it'll go on.
3 valid targets. So 1 to 2 Forsaken, 3 to 4 the Far Bane, 5, 6 the Close Bane.
Okay, sounds good. We got 3 to 4, so that's going to be this Bane here.
16.
Looking for a 10 again to see if it does hit him. Does not. Angelius is going to activate.
Gonna kill that guy.
Going to go for the leader.
$60 at the.
Needs a 6 to hit here.
Timing's bad.
Hits. Armor is 15.
Pow's 16. Dice +1. Tough roll.
Tough's good.
And that's
There's the battlefield at the end of Nick's turn. So we managed to get a little bit of work done, but there's still a lot of Cryx on that side. It's back to Tim's turn. Still no control points scored, so we'll see what he can do on his turn. Vengeance moves for the last 3 members of the Knights. So they get to move 3 inches and then make attacks if they choose. Any attacks,
They're all
Tim?
going to attack the objective.
Okay.
So auto hit, Weapon Master, dice -7.
And it's armor 18.
So first one does 3. Second one does 5.
5.
So total of 8
yeah.
damage. Third one does.
Dice -3, you said?
No, dice -7.
Oh, 7?
Nothing.
So no damage on the last one. So 8 damage on that objective.
Okay.
Witches now will activate first. And they are just advancing.
Yep, just a walk.
Okay.
Walk.
There's their final placement. So there's 3 models that are on the succubus right now. This one is close enough. Just had to stay on the hill. That one is engaged with nothing. We have 1 Blood Witch on the Forsaken on this side. This Blood Witch is engaging the Forsaken and Angelius. We have a Blood Witch in the front and 2 here that are also in the back. So these 3 stayed in the back arc of the Angelius are going to get that extra bonus to attack.
And
So we'll start with this Blood Witch on the Forsaken using its Death Strike attack there. Defense.
does not have a back arc bonus. Defense 14. I got him at 8 with the gang bonus from the other one, so I need a
Correct.
6 to hit. Hits with a 7. This is power 12 because of gang, so dice minus 2. Needs a 7 to kill. Does not. Does 2 points of damage to the Forsaken. Attack with the horns. Hits.
Yep.
Power 10 because of gang.
Dice minus 4.
Does 2 more points to the Forsaken. Forsaken is alive. Here,
That
she's
one
going
is
to do
gonna
her
go.
horn attack on the Forsaken first.
Okay.
Needs a 6. She hits with a 7.
Dice minus 4.
Dice minus 4. She polishes off the Forsaken. No special bonus on that attack because that's not the knife. Dead Forsaken. She makes her knife attack on the Angelus. This will be a death strike attack for what it's worth. Misses the Angelus.
Because he's defense 14 as well. She needed a 6,
So
right?
she's defense 12. She's an 8, so she needed a 4 to hit. That actually hits because I started with
Oh
the
yeah,
back
because you're in the backstrike bonus,
Yep.
right? It was going to be a 6. but-
Power 12 against armor 15 because of the Bane Thrall's bonus, minus
Correct.
3. She does 6 points of damage. The Angelus is 3, notably a 3 on that blue die.
Really good, like,
6 to the 3.
tools and stuff.
How many boxes left, Nick?
6, 5.
Okay.
Blood Hag's going to go.
Blood Hag is going to make her attack on the Angel.
Is this the Death Strike?
Yes, it is, and it hits.
Okay. Dice minus 3 again.
Yep.
Sexy. The rules are so good.
She's going to do 4 damage
To
the
column 2.
Okay, now she's going to make an attack with her horns.
Hits.
She'll hit.
Man on whip.
And this is going to be dice
Dice minus
minus
5.
5. Yes.
She'll do 2 damage to the 4.
And that'll kill the Angelius. No fury on him at all because the spirit was already gone, couldn't force. One of the witches is going to make the attack against the succubus.
8 plus her now 8 is 16. That hits. Armor on the succubus is 12.
11.
11.
She kills the succubus. What is the strength of the succubus?
4.
She's going to make a strength 4 attack on Lilith.
The death strike.
Dice minus 11.
See if
No
she can do
damage?
any damage. No. Bane Thralls are activating. They get a run/charge order.
3.
They're all probably going to run to get
6.
better position. There is their final position, and the one made it all the way over here, so he's going to be giving out that minus 2 armor to both the objective and to Lilith. Arcing out on this side, advancing 7 inches, getting behind Lilith. The Derek Wraith will get a charge against the Naga Night Lurker.
He's going to get to within 0.5 inches.
5.
As a light cav, plus 2 to hit here, so looking for a 4 to hit on the Naga. Hits. Power of his scythe
13.
against armor.
Minus 2.
Dice minus 2. So he will do 3 points to the
Column 2. Looking for a 6 to hit with the mount.
Hits.
Connects.
2. Power is 12, so dice minus 3.
Does
He
another
will do
2
2 points
damage.
to the 4.
There's the Naga's health, and it looks like it leaves him with about 7 boxes. Or bubbles. Wither Shadow advancing up into the zone.
He's going to do a magic attack here.
Against the objective.
Yep, targeting
Alright.
the objective.
Defense 5 effectively, right, for
Hits.
ranged.
Power 12 goes to 14 because of the Bane Troll debuff, so dice minus 4.
Correct.
He'll do 6 more points of damage to it.
Okay, and it's got 7 left only, so it leaves it on 1.
She will do an attack on the objective.
Okay, needing a 5 to hit. Or needing but snake
She
eyes,
hits.
sorry. She hits. Dice minus 4, and that's enough to take out that objective. The last member there, Tremulous, is going to put puppet strings on that Bane Knight. Bane Knights will now activate, and they are going to just advance.
Yep. And advance.
Okay, and make some attacks.
Okay.
So we'll start with this Bane Knight against the Naga Night Lurker.
7 to hit.
Connects.
Hits. Power is 11 against armor 15. Dice off 4. 6 damage to the 6. Pardon me?
1 life left.
All right, not much. Only 1 box left.
This
The Bane Knight over here with the puppet strings will make his attack against Lilith.
needs an 8.
Misses.
He will keep the 4 and reroll the 2.
With that puppet strings,
Hits
and
for
it
the
comes up big.
Armor 16.
Yep.
Dice minus
5
5, but you get down to 14, so dice minus 3.
for a total of 5 damage.
Start in the back arc, so he needs a 6.
This Bay Knight, yep, we'll try to go there. Was in the back arc, looking for a 6. Connects. 14 armor.
Minus 3. Dead for second. It's 4, and then 1.5 to be within 0.5 of that.
Okay.
And I will end that.
And that's going to be the end of Tim's turn. He has got himself 2 control points. 1 because he's controlling the zone with the Wither Shadow Combine, and 1 for destroying that enemy objective. So that nets him 2 total control points. So we'll move now on to Nick's turn. Not much left on his side, but see if he can contest the zone. Maybe pull something off. We'll see. Lilith will cut herself for 4 damage to bring her back up to full fury, and she is not upkeeping escort anymore. Lilith will activate, and she is going to make a trample power attack.
Hang on, Nick. Proxy. Like, that's not...
You have a...
Tramples are always proxy.
Yeah, so we're going to proxy it and see if he has the distance to get across all those models. So after placing the proxy and doing the movement, the range was good. So this is the final placement and facing of Lilith. We're getting a lot of models in there, but there is a couple free strikes. The first one is actually going to come from this Blood Witch on this side. No gang bonus.
It's going to happen after we resolve all the trample attacks.
Okay, so we'll do the trample attacks first. And I think this knight will also get a free strike, right?
Correct.
Okay, so we'll do all the trample attacks first on everything else that's in this lane. So we'll start with this Bane Thrall right here. He's going to take strength roll, right?
It's POW
Gets the
12. She uses her threshing blades as the POW for her turn.
Okay,
Gets
so
the
she
hit first.
has the hit, and she is Matt,
6.
so she's looking for 6s to hit.
So I need 6 on that guy.
Hits, and it's dice minus 3. So that'll be a tough check.
He is not tough.
All right. So that one is gone. Then we'll do this Bane Knight here, also looking for a 6 to hit. Hits, and he is 1 higher armor, so dice minus 4.
5 to kill.
That's not a tough because he's a Bane Knight.
And they trigger vengeance.
So we'll do this witch here. She's defense 13, so looking for a 7 to hit.
No.
Miss.
Do you have a backstrike?
No.
So we'll do this witch here, also looking for a 7. Hits. Armor is 13, so it's going to be just an automatically dead witch, yeah. We can do this Bane Thrall here. He's defense 12, so 6 to hit. Hits, dice minus 3. Tough check.
Nope, not tough.
No tough.
Leader promotion for this Bane over here.
Okay.
And we did get this witch here.
Yep.
Alright, so it needs that's 13, so 7 to hit over there. Miss.
And then the 2 Wither Shadows.
And 2 Wither Shadow members. So we'll start with Admonia in the front. She's defense 14, so you're looking for a 8 to hit. Hits. POW 12 against armor, 16? So dice minus 4. For a total of 3 damage on Admonia.
Admonia takes 3.
And then Tremulous will roll against him. 14 defense, looking for an 8. Hits. Dice minus 4. For another 2 damage on him.
That's Tremulous.
Yes,
so
Tremulous.
That kills Tremulous. How much?
2 damage.
2? Oh, sorry. Tremulous is actually on 1 box left.
Okay. So the 1 Blood Witch needing a 6 to hit because of the free strike bonus. Hits.
Okay. And then power is 10 because no gang. So dice minus 6. Boosted is 6 points.
1 life left from all that cutting. So it all comes down to this Bane Knight connects. I think it's going to be bad news bears because that was that Blood Witch there. So we're doing this Bane Knight over here. He is Mat 6. He goes to Mat 8 because of the free strike, and she's 14.
Yes.
So looking for a 6
I
to
opt
hit.
not to take the free strike.
And Tim, in a change of events, decides not to take the free strike, not wanting to kill. So now Lilith will make her shots here against Gatsby. Starting with her first shot. Needs a 7 to hit here on Gatsby. He's 15 defense. Misses with the first shot.
Shoot him again.
Alright.
Boost this one.
Hits with that one. He's currently armor 23 with all of his camp, so it's
Boost the
going to be
damage.
dice minus 11. Needs at least a 12. Doesn't get it, so no damage on that shot. Taking the third shot, needing a 7 to hit. Hits. Dice minus 11 again.
Boost the damage.
Boosting the damage. No damage. She'll spend her last 2 to try and cast Frost Hammer. over there at Gatsby, needing a 10, but misses. Striders will now activate
This guy will hit the jack.
with a melee attack. All right,
Well, he'll attack him.
he's defense, what, 15?
Yep.
Need a 10.
Miss.
Nope. Then the other one will attack the Bane Knight.
All right, he's defense 12, so needing a 7.
Hits. Their armor is 16, right? So I need an 8 to kill.
Ooh, and he gets it.
Dies. Leader promotion here.
Naga will now activate.
Don't bite Derek Wraith.
Okay. This is what's all gone on him.
Everything but his mind.
Okay, so he gets the
the
2
9.
dice, looking for a 9 here.
Nope.
Doesn't get it. There's the table at the end of Nick's turn. He did not manage to contest the zone or get off the assassination. So those Wither Shadow net Tim one more control point, bringing him to 3. So we'll see if he can finish it off on control points in his turn. I think he can do it. We're going to do the Vengeance attack here with the last Bane Knight against the one member there. What is he needing to hit?
A 7. So that
What's
hits.
the defense?
13.
13.
Yep, 7 to hit.
And then he is dice minus 4. Weapon Master. He finishes off the Naga Night Lurker.
For 6 on the Vengeance. Very nice.
I think that's
The
fine.
Arc Node is going to advance a little bit. He'll make a melee attack against that Strider.
Miss.
Missing.
Charge.
All right, charging on that one to that side. He is going to go up to mat 9, so he's going to need a 5 to hit here.
3 units.
Hits,
Power 13.
so that'll be an auto kill on that Strider.
This one?
Yep.
Yep. Cool. He's a battle wizard, so he'll get a free spell against that other Strider.
It'll be Hellfire.
Okay, and his magic ability is 7, so looking for a 7. He hits,
Connects. Power 14.
and that's enough to kill that Strider, and that's all the Strider's gone. Gatsby's advancing himself up beside Lilith.
He's going to spend 3 to cast Parasite.
Okay.
And he's going to boost to hit.
What's her? She's defense 14, so he's looking for a 7 to hit with the Parasite. Connects, so she is minus 3 armor now, and he goes up +1.
Yep.
So,
He is going to use his special action to place his soul collecting sword thingy.
It's a 5-inch AoE. The
Lich
Lich
Lord he
Staff.
turned into a weapon. He's putting that on top of her head
And he's going to spend 2 to teleport.
into the zone. That ends his activation there.
Yep.
Biothralls are going to activate.
They're going to go to here. Here. And
Turning the right direction.
here.
All right. And I imagine the front one's going to purge.
He sure is. So he's going to purge 6. He's going to catch a Bane. He's going to catch a Monia. And he's going to catch Lilith.
Okay. So you want to start with her first, or do you want to start with your own models?
We'll do her first.
Okay. So we don't even have to roll it because of the Dark Shroud or Death Shroud or whatever. It's minus 2 armor on her, and because of Parasite, it's another minus 3, bringing her down to 11 armor. So it's an automatic POW 12 roll, so it's going to be dice +1, and she only has 1 box left, so it's automatically a kill on Lilith. So that destroys everything on Nick's army. Oh, an insult to injury. Gatsby gets a soul from his soul collection.
And we'll go to 5.
The 5 control points, winning the game. Handshake, boys.
Good game, Nick.
Good game.
Get me scared.